How goes the family? Welcome back to Patterson Up Properties. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day, a nice hot day. Hopefully, you're enjoying the weekend and all that good stuff. Thanks again for all the love and the great comments that I got, especially for the last previous videos. Greatly appreciated. So, today's topic obviously is going to be dealing with today's pandemic, unfortunately. But during today's unfortunate COVID-19 pandemic, has affected everyone, not only around the United States of America, but definitely across the whole world. Anybody who's been affected, especially catching the actual virus himself, my heart goes out to you, and I hope that you have a swift and great recovery, and rest in peace to those who have passed away. Landlords and tenants are definitely facing unprecedented circumstances as the virus continues to disrupt our daily lives. The strain of everyone's financial situation nowadays is having residential landlords question how they are going to respond to late or no rent payments. And, hey, a lot of people have been affected by this. And the question of whether one should enact rent deferrals or payment plans and how to keep up with their own mortgage payments. A study was actually conducted by Avail.com, so definitely look it up. And they spoke with landlords across the United States in order to find out how they are reacting to the impact of COVID-19 on the rental market and their own finances. I definitely found this interesting, and that cities and states are still calling for moratoriums on evictions. And since March 18th, when the Housing and Urban Development HUD called to enacted to suspend evictions and foreclosures through the month of April for single-family homeowners with federally backed mortgages. I know most have heard about the mortgage forbearance program that allows homeowners and landlords, especially of multifamily properties, to avoid paying their mortgages on the condition that they suspend all evictions due to the virus impacts. However, we are now heading into August 2020, where mortgages and rents are coming due. Also, unemployment is being cut and terminated for a good portion of working people. So that makes these times more interesting. Also, a lot of landlords are still looking for more and more guidance on how to deal with late rent payments. Landlords are definitely encouraged to remain in communication with their tenants and definitely the property management companies to ensure that everyone is in the know of what's going on and what's happening, what the next steps are going to be. Communication is key. And they made a straight to the point statement about today's situation and the study that I read. The bottom line is, as they stated, evicting tenants who can't pay their rent due to circumstances created by COVID-19 pandemic will only create a larger public health emergency. The first step a landlord can take is opening the lines of communication with their tenants so both parties are on the same page. Like I said, communication is key. Because as a landlord, it's a relationship with your tenant at the end of the day. And even if you're like me, when you utilize property management companies and whatnot, I don't have a relationship with my tenants, but I have a relationship with my property management company who I expect to have a relationship with my tenants. You know what I mean? So it's all on how you do it. Everyone's different. I myself, it's a numbers game. Like I said, I provide a decent place to live. I want to make sure it's safe and up to code and whatnot, and everything's good to go. And actually, that's one of the reasons why I like investing in the city of Reading, because they have quarterly inspections of people's properties to make sure that everything's in line with city and state codes and whatnot, and that the people that are residing in these places are in a safe zone, and you don't have slumlords and whatnot. Because a lot of people can get away with being a slumlord in certain areas because of the lack of inspections and the lack of governance that's going on. That's my little personal opinion. But anyway, rent payment plans are a good option, as a study stated, but now is a time to become much more, I would say, creative in order for all of us, being landlords and the tenants, to remain in their properties, and for landlords can keep their properties. The study stated that a few good options for landlords in order to keep tenants in their properties and for landlords to remain whole. One, worked out utilizing your tenant's security deposits. I think that's a great idea. Two, and obviously, you get this all in writing and you work out the deal with your tenant. Two, work out a system so that you as a landlord accept partial rent payments. I always say partial rent payments is better than none. Number three, work with tenants on a case-by-case basis because everyone's situation is different. Number four is to set up a rent deferral program by formulating a specific set of criteria for tenants who fall into eligible rent deferral categories. Number five, waive late rent fees so that your tenants do not become overburdened. Number six, amend move-out rules if a tenant is unable to pay rent and choose to move, waive any move-out fees or fees to break the lease. And remember, as you do this, it's recommended that one continuously updates their leases as these changes take place. Always continuously make sure that they're being updated. If you're not doing it, that your property management company is doing it. Remember that landlords can still apply for COVID-19 mortgage relief and financial assistance programs as a last resort. On March 19th, the federal government ordered that mortgage payments be reduced or suspended for homeowners who have lost income or jobs due to the coronavirus. And I think that was a great thing. It's admirable, and just we got to keep things going and whatnot. So depending on this one situation, homeowners could be eligible for up to 12 months or of reduced or suspended payments. The Federal Housing Finance Agency is also offering mortgage forbearance to multifamily property owners on the condition that they suspend all eviction. So, it's kind of give and take. Remember that you cannot simply stop paying your mortgage. You must contact your lender, who will work with you on a payment plan based on your circumstances. Note that mortgages will still need to be repaid, but some lenders are waiving late fees and impacts to a borrower's credit. We as landlords and tenants have some serious choices to make in 2020. So let's act accordingly. And we have to act accordingly and all that good stuff. And I'm excited because this is in Baltimore, you have the tax lien going on, and it's my first time participating in the tax lien, at least with the city of Baltimore. And I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, my bids work out, and if they do, I'm definitely going to make a video, take a trip to Baltimore, make a video, and all that good stuff. And if not, continuously keep pushing. But it's 2020, and we have to do things differently, and we have to continuously be positive, work with one another and not against each other, and make sure that everyone's taken care of all at the same time. So definitely do the great three things: like, share, and subscribe. Check out the Care Bars International family. If you want to buy gold, save it, refer others to do it. It's another way to buy gold and cryptocurrency and make money moves in that aspect. And if you create your own team, you guys can make money moves together by continuously creating additional teams. If not, it's all good. Any negative comments, you get deleted and you will get banned. I'm a grown man. I don't argue with people on the internet. All right. So anyways, have a great day. And as always, make money move.